In this video, we're going to go over the Merch Automator Multi-Upload Beta tab. So when you open the software, the first thing you'll notice is there is a new tab. This is for the multi-uploader, for the Merch by Amazon multi-uploader. This controls the new multi-upload process. There's a new CSV file for this as well. So I'll show you that in a minute, but first I want to show you we have a new function in here to auto-translate. So when you come in here, it's probably going to be turned off. All you need to do is switch it on. There's API instructions here. If you click that link, it'll open up the website to the API instructions. So here's a walkthrough on the website of how to get your API. Just follow the instructions and there's links here. It's pretty straightforward. There's only about nine steps all up. Once you get your API key, you want to paste it in here. You click test key and the software should come back as a pass. If it comes back as a fail, you could have an error with your API. So check the instructions again in case you missed something. There's a new option here, replace long title. So when checked, if the German title or bullet point is too long, it will replace with the English version. I've noticed that doing this auto translate on the fly, sometimes the titles are too long and it can cause an error. So this is a good way just to keep the software running by replacing it with the English title. So once you've done that, click save. Okay, settings are saved. Now we can look at the new template file. So we've got a new template file here. Everything is controlled by this type. So this type box here, this column controls what type of product is going to be selected during the multi-upload process. So if you just wanted to do standard t-shirts, for example, you just have ST in there. Or if you want to do everything, you just put all of these products in here with a comma. So this is the key down here. So this will show you that ST is for standard t-shirt, PT for premium t-shirt, LS for long sleeve, SS for sweatshirts, PH for hoodies, VN for v-neck, TT for tank tops, and RL for raglan. So you put these in here with a comma to separate the product type. So this is your controller for the product type you want for this product. The next columns are just your brand title bullet points as per usual. Okay, the colors are separated into different groups. Colors, it says on the title here, colors ST and PT for standard and premium t-shirts. So all those colors are controlled from this column. They're all grouped together like this because they're all similar colors, because all the products have different colors now. In this column you have LS, SS and PH. So that controls your colors for long sleeves, sweatshirts and hoodies. This column here controls the colors for V-necks and TT for tank tops. So all those colors are all the same for V-necks and tank tops. I think there's one color that's different. I think that's the neon pink. So neon pink is just written as neon here. Okay. So you just choose your colors, or you can leave it as is because it'll choose all 10 colors now. So you can have up to 10 colors in these columns and the software will choose all those colors for you. Raglan, same here. Just follow these for the colors you want for that. Fit types, same as the previous template. We've got men, women and kids. Obviously most of the products here don't have kids, so you'd only have kids in there if you're doing the t-shirts. Rest of the time you probably just have men and women. Moving across here, you've got your prices. For each product has a different column for their price. So you want to make sure that when you've filled out your product types here, that you've put the price in here, otherwise it could cause an error or you'll just be left with the standard price. And I have to mention also that these prices are the same for all marketplaces. So if you've got a price for t-shirt at $19.99, it's going to put $19.99 in all marketplaces. We've done this just to save column space, otherwise you're going to have a spreadsheet with hundreds of columns and it's just going to be too hard to manage. So that you got your prices there. This column is for your front file, so front file means uploading to the front of the product. Back file is for back of the product, which is currently not working, so but we've left it in there for when it does, so just keep that in mind. And the next column is hoodie file. Okay, so that's for all your hoodie images that need to be uploaded. So the main things to remember in this new template file is you've got all product types in one cell here and your colors for all the different product types. So I have an example file. So I've got an example file ready to go. I've got in the product type, I've got all the product types. Okay, I've filled out my titles, colors, prices, and got my image files in there so I can give you a demonstration. Okay, once you're ready to go, it's the same as always. You want to log in and just use, if you're using multi-uploader beta, you want to just use this multi-upload beta tab here. Upload your file, same as always. Now you've got this box here, you can choose all your marketplaces. You can upload to just US and UK, or US, UK and Germany, or just UK, just Germany, or UK and Germany. So you got all the options there. So it's up to you what you want to choose. Okay, once the file is uploaded, you're ready to upload. It says we've got one product in the file, so I'm just going to type one in here and click start. It's going to ask you if you chose the right marketplaces. Click yes, I have, and we can watch the software work here. First thing it's going to do is upload the images. Then it'll upload the hoodie image down here. It's going to choose all the marketplaces, only select USA. Then it's going to choose all the colors. Put the price in once it's chose the fits. Move on to the next product, choose the colors. Choose the fit type. V-neck, it's only women anyway, so they probably wouldn't want a dad shirt, but for this example, we'll put it on anyway. Tank tops. Now to move down to long sleeve. Over to raglan. Sweatshirts, choose all the colors there. Down to the description. Now if Germany wasn't, if I had enabled Germany, it will go over to Germany and do a translated listing. Okay, once that's done, that's it. The software is going to stop there. It's not going to submit because I don't want to submit this product. It's just a demonstration. So once you submit that, the software will move on to the next product and it will just keep doing the same thing over and over again till your spreadsheet is finished. So that's about all. It's pretty simple to use. If there's any questions, as always, head to the Merch Factor Facebook page and send us a message and we'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.